into the year, whatever my plan was as the year carried on. And then I start looking at towards the end of the year, I set a new timeline for myself. So I look at this new timeline I've got 90 days to the end of the year. These are the goals that I set for myself. This is what I've achieved so far. This is what's still left. Now, out of what's still left, I pick the little goals that I know that I can achieve within the 90 days. The things that I know I can actually definitely, if I set a program, set a timeline, set a plan for them, I'll chase them and achieve them. That's me challenging myself. So I'm going into the new year with a more aggressive attitude towards any other goals that I end up setting. Searching ways and methods of going about achieving whatever it is that you couldn't achieve this year because it was such a big goal. So you start to set goals for the next year. Where do you want to be by this time next year compared to where you are today? You want to go big on your goal setting. Don't be afraid to splurge on goal setting. Don't be afraid to splurge. As long as you're not achieving those big goals, are not going to discourage you from going after the little ones. They're not going to kick you back and then just make you give up. Set big goals as long as they're not going to discourage you. And then for the other goals, you want to break them down into little achievable little pieces. Okay, this is what I want to achieve. But how am I going to achieve it? It's by doing these little things, these little blocks. I'm going to do this first, then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and then eventually it should get me there. Study your current life situation. That's what people don't do. They don't examine themselves, their lives. I used to be very passive through life. Until a couple of years ago, I started to examine myself. Where am I exactly? So study your current life situation. Your job compared to where you want to work. Your stages in life compared to where you want to be. If you hear me, if you listen, I'm talking about compared to where you want to. Compared to where you want to. Compared to where you want to. I'm not saying compared to person A or person B. Now, a lot of people could do that, comparing themselves to other people and probably handle themselves perfectly, but that doesn't usually work for me. That doesn't work for me. So I like to compare myself with myself. Where do I want to be in 10 years? Where do I want or to get to wherever it is that you're heading to? Comparing yourself, assessing your current life situation allows you to be able to gauge just how much work you need to put in and just how much work you have already put in so far. And with these new goals, what I usually suggest is that you find a cause. Find a cause, because sometimes these goals aren't as strong as they are. As human beings, we're very fragile creatures. Human beings, we're very fragile creatures. And sometimes we need more than just somebody telling us that we can do it. Sometimes we need more than just our dreams. Sometimes we need an extra push to be able to go after our goals. So what I usually do is I find a cause. A cause usually is stronger. It gives you purpose. Once you find a cause and you have purpose, then you become laser focused. You become laser focused towards achieving your goal. Find the baseline. Find the baseline. So, by baseline, what I mean is, some people have
something that they do that allows them to stay grounded. It acts like a backbone to all their other goals. For me, it's fitness. For some people, it's meditation. So find a baseline goal that allows you to be able to execute on all the other fronts effectively. In the meantime, thank you for stopping by. This is a part 1 version of the video. Part 2 version of the video, there's a link in the description box. So click that link to watch the next part to this video. And also click the like button. And do not forget to crack the subscription button and the bell button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Again, thank you for stopping by, and see you in the next video. Peace.